a tie for first between Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to Ninjaverse TV, the show where we take the best Ninja Warrior athletes and put them to the test. I'm your host, Mike Rabert, and welcome back to part 2 of our Center Court Mount Olive competition. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I recommend going back and watching that first. The link for that is going to be in the description below. A quick recap of part 1. Looking at the results from the full course run, Connor Claffey and Zach Day were the only 2 finishers. Joe Capo and Anthony DeFranco came really close. Capo with a slightly faster time went for a really early dismount. Unfortunately, couldn't stick the landing, although he did touch the finishing platform. DeFranco, on the other hand, rushed the logs at the end and ended up running on the ground, essentially, touching the ground in between. Rounding out in 5th was Adam Burnett, who went for a really big move on the salmon ladder, but unfortunately just did not have the swing to make the move. On the jumping spider, Joe and Adam were the only 2 athletes to stick the landing past 10 feet. Joe just edging Adam out by only an inch. Tying for 3rd was Zach and Anthony, who maxed out at 9 foot 7 inches. And then taking 5th in this was Connor Claffey, who maxed out at 8 foot 9 inches. Lastly, on the cliffhanger, we had clears all around. Adam and Anthony were the only 2 to break 20 seconds in it, with Adam taking the lead. Capo and Claffey were neck and neck for 3rd and 4th, and then finally was Zach Day taking up 5th. Looking at the overall leaderboard after part 1, we got Joe Capo in the lead, Adam Burnett right behind him, Anthony DeFranco right behind him, and then tied for 4th, we have Connor Claffey and Zach Day. To be honest, it's anyone's game at this point. The points are so close and the points still aren't locked in yet. So let's get right to it, starting off with the full course runs. Too much class. Yeah, cool, that was a really sick fail, actually. You alright? Yeah, good.
It basically just turned around and saw sliding. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. I forgot that I had to turn around on the first huge swing in. And then I turned and didn't really give myself any wiggle room to correct the momentum going this way. So it happens.
Alright. Well, you got one clear, so.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Too much Claffey.
Too much.
So Connor has a bit of a rough go on his second time around. You can see he gets hung up on the wing nuts a bit. It looks like he goes for a static move twice, but doesn't quite have enough swing, so he has to kind of rebuild that swing from the start. So it takes him a bit of time to get through that, and then once he gets to the salmon ladder, you can see his right hand stays on while he tries to make a really quick turnaround in order to make some up moves on the salmon ladder. But as he turns around, that right hand pulls the bar over, and as soon as that second hand matches, all his weight just pulls down on it, and the bar isn't able to stay. Fortunately, he does have the run where he cleared already, so he's going to finish up with his best run being the 248, and hopefully it stacks up well.
Yeah, I'm cool.
gotta get to the green. You're good. There you go. That's fine. So similar to Connor, Zach falls a bit short of his first run's performance. He does look really smooth the entire time and he goes at a much faster pace. This time he gets to the salmon ladder in 1:13 as opposed to his last run, which he got there in about 1:26. He does spend a little more time on all the obstacles than the other competitors do. He did have the slowest time to the salmon ladder, and maybe this combined with already having done one run just made him gas out towards the end. He is going to finish overall with his first run, which was a full course completion in 3:02. Right now that puts him in second place, so we'll see how that stacks up.
Hi, I just want to say hi to my mom and my dad, and I'm going to do the course for you.
Love it.
Let's go, Franco. Let's go, dude.
Cool. That was fast. Nice work, dude. You think your parents are proud?
I hope so. Hi, Mom. Hi, Phil. Hi, Giuseppe.
DeFranco blazes through the course with little to no problem whatsoever. He gets to the salmon ladder in about 1:02.64, which is the second fastest time to the salmon ladder, right behind Joe. He actually has a close call on the grip holds, which might be tough to see. He doesn't grab fully on top of one of the holds towards the end, and you could see him having to like really grip down, and it was awesome that he was able to hold on and make it work, and he just flies through in a time of 2:22. He's going to take the lead for the course runs for now, with only Joe and Adam left to go. That was fast.
I feel like I didn't even.
Maybe 3 runs? Maybe 3? So Adam goes for broke on this run. The first half was so fast. He gets to the salmon ladder in a blazing 56 seconds, blowing everyone out of the water by 5 seconds to that point. Unfortunately, he still doesn't make the move. His right side just comes up a tad too short, ending his run early. So he's gonna finish off the course runs in 5th place. And last but not least, we got Joe Capo.
Good.
Sorry, dude.
Come on, Joe. Go. Nice.
Oh, stay right.
I think it was just that fast.
At least you got the salmon.
So Joe has another really fast pace on this course. He gets to the salmon ladder in 57 seconds, just a little bit slower than Adam's pace just before this. Unfortunately, on the grip holds, he misses his hand on that very last hold, and because he was coming from the tee ledge, he just couldn't recover the way that Connor Claffey did back in round 1. So unfortunately, he's not going to be able to improve from his first run, which is going to put him in 4th place for the full course. Looking at the final results for the courses though, we got DeFranco in first with 2:22, Connor Claffey coming in second, just under 3 minutes, Zach Day in third, just over 3 minutes. Joe Capo is going to come in 4th, followed by Adam Burnett. So looking at the overall leaderboard, after finalizing the full course runs and finalizing the jumping spider, we have Connor Claffey and Zach Day tied at 7 points. We got Adam Burnett and Joe Capo tied at 10 points. We got Anthony DeFranco leading the field right now with 12 points. We still have the second round of the cliffhanger, so this is far from over. Let's see what happens.
Go, Zach.
I don't like waiting. Go, Zach.
22.63. Nice.
All of Zach's runs this competition between the courses and the cliffhanger have been really flowy and really uncontrolled, and this was nothing different. He's going to improve from his first run by 2 seconds, putting him at 22.63 as his final time for the cliffhanger. That's an awesome time. Let's see how it shakes out.
Oh, that is awesome, dude.
Woo. Good work. All right, there's so much to talk about during this run. This run was a freaking send. He links one of the moves in the cliffhanger, which everyone else had to take another swing. It even caught me as the cameraman off guard. I had to like jump out of his way at the last second. And then he one-arm twists his way through the end so as to not make too many moves. It was a brilliant display of strength and strategy, and it was a freaking awesome run. He's gonna end up with 16.33 as his final time, putting him in the lead. We'll see if anyone can touch that.
Yeah, Joe.
So we just saw Joe get taken out by a cliffhanger type hold in the course runs. I was a little worried whether this was going to shake him up or not, especially since I mentioned in the first video that cliffhangers have always kind of been a weakness. He showed up and he really threw down. It was an awesome run. He looked so smooth the entire time, and he gets through it in 17.56. It was an awesome run, Joe. That's going to put him in second place for now, with only Connor Claffey and Anthony DeFranco left.
Hey, are we ready?
Let's go, Connor.
Too fast.
Grab the front of it. I did like this. What's that? No, I just full size in the front. Yeah, my right end didn't get all the way around it. I got the corner.
Connor's having a bit of a rough go this episode. It looks like when he goes to transfer, he catches both of his hands on the same side. I don't know if his hands got stuck or if he just caught his other hand, which made him slip off. But unfortunately, he's not going to finish this round. So his previous run, a time of 23.53, is going to be his final time, and that's going to put him in 5th place for the cliffhanger race. Last up, we got Anthony DeFranco, so let's see how he does.
Come on, let's get it.
All right.
18.43.
That's awesome.
Anthony explodes at the gate. He gets a little bit hung up on the turnaround point, but he's able to finish pretty solidly. He trips his way to the buzzer, clearing an 18.46, putting him in 3rd place for the cliffhanger. So taking a look at the cliffhanger results, Adam Burnett's going to take the win, Joe Capo's coming in 2nd, Anthony DeFranco in 3rd, Zach Day is going to end up in 4th, and Connor Claffey is going to round up in 5th place. Taking a look at the overall leaderboard, we got Connor and Claffey coming in 5th with 6 points. Zach Day is going to come in 4th with 7 points. Then we got Adam Burnett in 3rd place with 10 points, and a tie for 1st between Joe Capo and Anthony DeFranco with 11 points. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have them flip a coin to decide who goes first, and they're going to compete in a salmon ladder to the death. They're going to get a minute each, and they just have to do as many rungs as possible. They're allowed to come down if they want to. If they go for a rung and they miss it, and they end up coming down, that rung will not count. But if they choose to come down, there will be no penalty whatsoever. So we're gonna flip a coin to see who goes first, and we're gonna get right to the tiebreaker. So Anthony is tails.
Anthony is tails. Mr. Capo is Sin City.
All right.
All right, so is this who's for going first?
It's for who's going first.
All right, so here we go. Anthony.
All right.
It's a whole minute, but you can
Send it.
All right.
fucking sign
Good work, dude.
Man,
41, dude. Hell
How'd that feel?
I don't know. It was a feeling.
So Anthony's gonna start off, and he paces himself pretty well through the full minute. He doesn't really ever look super gassed. He's definitely tired towards the end, and you can tell. He takes a couple of breaks throughout the minute, but they're never really long breaks, and he always hops right back up. He has a pretty solid run. He gets 41 moves within the minute, so let's see if Joe can beat that.
All right.
Give me a thumbs up.
Go ahead.
Go, Joe. I don't think that one counts. Your hands peeled off.
If you held it, it would have been tied.
Wow. Coming down to the wire.
Dude, I thought you easily had that. You
Yeah.
6 out real quick.
All right, I gotta be honest. When Joe first started, I thought it was over. I thought there was no chance that DeFranco was gonna win this. Joe throws down 36 moves straight, no breaks whatsoever. He literally goes 36 moves within 36 seconds. All he has to do is get 5 moves in order to tie DeFranco, 6 moves to beat him within 24 seconds. Then he just hits a wall hard. So what happens is he gets to the 40th move, he nails that, he has like 2 seconds left, makes one more move, and his hands just peel out on that 41st move, so we cannot count that for another tie. That means that DeFranco's gonna take the win for this competition, although Joe put up an insanely valiant effort. So that was incredible to watch. It was kind of nerve-wracking for me, because then we would have had to go to double overtime, which would have been even more insane. So that's all we got for this competition. Huge congrats to Anthony DeFranco for taking the W. Huge congrats to all of these athletes who did a superb job. Make sure to check them out on Instagram, follow them on all the social media platforms. Really check out what they're doing. They are phenomenal athletes, and I really hope that you can appreciate how strong all of these guys are. Make sure to check us out next time. We're heading back to Vitality. We got a whole new set of competitors, and we have some crazy events for them to compete in. Here's a quick sneak peek of that.
Yeah, put a bill in your underwear.